2020 Cricket World Cup, which started in the year 2007, changed the face of limited over cricket with its faster paced style when compared to ODI cricket. Since 2007, 7 T20 World Cups have been held and the West Indies is the most successful team in the format after being crowned T20 champions in both 2012 and 2016. Sri Lanka were runners-up in the tournament in 2009 and 2012, further fueling the thirst for World Cup victories among local fans. Then in 2014, the Lankan Lions clinched the T20 World Cup hosted by Bangladesh, defeating a strong Indian side. It became Sri Lanka's first World Cup triumph since the glorious 1996 Cricket World Cup win under the leadership of Arjun Ranatunga. The Sri Lankan side, led by Lasith Malinga, joined the record books, helping Sri Lanka taste World Cup glory once again. In 2016 and 2021, West Indies and Australia won T20 World Cup tournaments respectively. The 2022 edition starts tomorrow in Australia with one question in everyone's mind. Who will be crowned champions this time? Sri Lanka, India, Pakistan, England and Australia have each won the tournament once. The world's best players from 16 teams will play 45 matches around the country. Australia's fast pitches will decide the 2022 World Champions. Teams from Sri Lanka, Namibia, Netherlands, United Arab Emirates, Scotland, West Indies and Zimbabwe join the qualifying rounds, which starts tomorrow. Only one T20 international match has been played at the stadium, and in that game, Australia lost to Sri Lanka in a tense encounter. Sri Lanka won the match against Namibia by 7 wickets in the 2021 T20 World Cup. The Sri Lankan team is also scheduled to compete against the UAE and the Netherlands in the qualifying round.
So after a very good Asia Cup, so we are very much confident. The team is, the environment is really good, and we are well focused on our batting. So as it is the early summer, so the conditions will be somewhat different. So we are really focusing on that. Apart from that, I think the bowlers, they are really shaping up. So Chamira is back with us and Lahiru Kumar is back with us. So there are plus points coming from the Asia Cup. So yeah, it depends on the day. T20 cricket, we never know who will be going to win. So I think the better teams come out of the day win. So we are prepared for the challenge. So we are looking forward for a good tournament. We have played one time in Geelong, so we know the conditions really well about the dimensions, and we played the same opposition last year World Cup, so we know exactly what coming against us, and I think the Namibian side also well prepared, so they got good players in their side, so yeah, that's it.
I guess this year is a bit different contextually to last year. We sort of could ride on that underdog factor and just go with it, and there's a bit of more expectation perhaps this year to go one better. Our preparations have been really nice, getting to Wangaratta in the countryside of Australia quite early, and getting accustomed to things around here.
The matches will be worked off in Australia's Adelaide, Gabba, Geelong, Hobart, Melbourne, Perth and Sydney stadiums, and all the action kicks off tomorrow. Sirasa TV, the official rights holder to broadcast the tournament, will bring you all the action live and uninterrupted starting tomorrow. Sports First is ready to bring you all the details.
Good evening, Sri Lanka. All preparations are set here at the Stein Studios here in Ratmalana as Sirasa TV as the official broadcaster of the 2022 T20 World Cup, geared up to broadcast all the matches covering 25 days, 47 matches, and of course 16 nations will be taking part at this year's main important event in terms of cricket. Sri Lanka will be taking on Namibia in the first round tomorrow at Geelong, and the finals of this year's T20 World Cup will take place on the 13th of November at the historic Melbourne Cricket Grounds. Sri Lanka, after their resounding success at the Asia Cup, are surely considered to be a top favourite to win this year's title. Isn't that right, Jama?
Certainly, Martin. A very resurgent Sri Lankan team are ready and geared up to face some of the world's greatest teams, starting from tomorrow when they host Namibia at 8 a.m. in the morning, and we have live and exclusive access to broadcast all matches surrounding the entire World Cup from tomorrow onwards until the final, where coverage will start at 8 a.m. tomorrow. I must also remind our viewers, Martin, that in case you are disappointed that you might miss the match that is being telecast on TV, fear not, we got you covered. Simply log on to www.kiki.lk to watch the live webcast of all matches that will be broadcast during the course of the entire World Cup. And I must also remind you that Team Sri Lanka are once again geared up and ready to mount a very, very formidable title challenge for this year's T20 World Cup. I must also remind you once more that coverage will start tomorrow at 8 a.m. Stay tuned.